You are live with me right now, 1 o'clock on Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Well, another beautiful day in the neighborhood for sure. Spring is sprung, at least around here. The snow is melted, and the temperatures are getting warmer, and the days are getting longer, which is so fun, so fun. Um, I had planned a little discussion really quick on my 2 cents uh, as far as mortgage is concerned, that we're going to talk about mortgage insurance, but that kind of got thrown out the window because I had two consultations just here this morning. It's been a busy morning talking to folks, helping them get ready to buy their houses and all that good stuff. But I wanted to bring the essence of those two conversations to today's live really quick and just again, this is an Ask Me Anything. So if you have any questions, throw it down there in the chat. It'll pop up on my side and we'll answer them. But I wanted to pivot away from mortgage insurance and talk about where you are today is not where you have to stay, and planning is the key to success, right? So whether it's looking to buy a house, whether it's looking to start a business, whether it's looking to lose weight or save more money or anything, a plan is the critical piece to the success of anything. Case in point, today I had two separate uh, consultations. Darcy Hardy is one of my great real estate agents that I work with there in the Puget Sound area. We had a first-time home buyer class this weekend, and we're doing our follow-ups with folks and doing some one-on-ones. And both of the conversations we had today with our soon-to-be clients were both this essence of, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed with where I'm at. I can't believe what's going on in the market. I want to find affordability. I want to relocate to Seattle. I want to do this. And they shared with us their concerns. And then they're like, well, I don't know where to go from here. And our solution was putting together a plan, right? Okay, great. Now with this information, let's put together your plan to execute on whatever that is. Like I said, whether it's a house, losing weight, saving money, uh, training for a marathon, right? Let's get that plan together. So it was really powerful to work with folks. And that's my daughter. She's sitting there at the table. Hi. Yep. So long story short, Hunter doesn't want to be so here, we'll go like that. But long story short, I just wanted to get back to planning and how planning is the key to your success. So with this Ask Me Anything today, my question back to you guys is, what are you trying to accomplish and what plan can you put into action to make that happen? It's such a powerful thing when you sit down and you start thinking. We have wants, and then when we put a plan behind it, it turns into something real. So if I could just lend that today, that would be great. A couple tidbits about the wide world of real estate. Things are definitely starting to pick up with the seasonality of the spring market. So we're seeing a lot more inventory coming on, which is great. But what we're also seeing is a lot more inventory getting under contract and heading down the road to being sold to somebody else. So the market is starting to really kick off. I think we'll see that continue to ramp up through April and we'll see what kind of a relief we have with interest rates, because they have ticked back down since the Fed came out and said, hey, we're going to kick up the short-term interest rates again another 0.25%. So all of you out there with those credit cards and those home equity lines of credit, yep, you've got a more expensive payment this next month, so get ready for it. But anyway, so I wanted to share that with y'all and see what questions came up for you or this past week that I could field for you today. So I'm going to hang out here and just kick it for probably another 2 minutes or so, and then we'll let you go. But I can't tell you how awesome it is to work with clients and help them plan. So A little bit about our first-time homebuyer class that we had this weekend. Through the Washington State Housing and Finance Commission, there are amazing down payment assistance programs for all of you out there that are looking to buy a house and your only hurdle is the down payment. That ain't no hurdle. There's lots of housing finance associations throughout the United States. Washington has the Washington State Housing and Finance Commission, pretty awesome sauce there, but it allows you, the home buyer, to utilize their programs for your down payment and jump over that hurdle and get out of the rental rat race into a house. So long story short, we had 29 people RSVP'd for our class, which was super awesome. 24 showed up, and of those 24, you know, some of them were under contract, going and shopping and finding their houses. Some were just starting. And so it was really cool to be able to lend our expertise to that. The awesome thing is we have another one coming up. These are online classes, and I will post the link here just momentarily. Actually, I can go grab it right now. Let me go grab it. The joys of having multiple screens is awesome. So our next one is coming up on the 23rd of April. And let me get the copy URL, throw the event down here, paste. What should we call it? Enter. So there you go. There is the Eventbrite link for the homebuyer class. And it is a fun class. We're going to go through all the things to get you ready to buy a house, as far as income, assets, credit, how to shop for a house, how to negotiate for a house, how to make sure the house isn't going to fall down around your ears. Super, super powerful. So do me a favor. If you have somebody, or you find yourself in the same position that you want to put together a plan to buy a house, click that link, RSVP for the class on the 23rd. It is free of charge. Free is a good price. And it really is a great place to start if you're looking to buy a house. So highly, highly recommend that, and look forward to having another great class where we can help people plan their success. So right on, right on. Well, I don't have any questions here in the chat, so I'm going to leave it at this juncture here today. This is going to tease into next week. So next week, we're going to talk about mortgage insurance. So my question is, what do you spend more than $115 a month on? And we're going to see if what you spend more than $115 a month is more or less than private mortgage insurance. So that's setting up next week. I'm going to throw that in the chat right now. What do you and $115? Let's see here. Yeah. Cool. So there it is in the chat. Answer that. We're going to talk about mortgage insurance and why you should not wait until you have 20% down next week. Thursday, ask me anything. And if anything comes up in the meantime while you're out there kicking around, driving down that block that you always drive to on the way to work, and you see a house pop up on the market and say, hey, can I buy that? Let's see. I'd love to help you plan that successful adventure out and get you into a house. And if you have any other questions, throw it in there, you know. We'll talk soon, and have a great afternoon and happy Thursday.